Even more nerves in this competition now, you feel, at the semi-final stage. Done so well to get here, but can be consigned really to oblivion if you lose a semi.
Yeah, it's a tantalising situation. The last thing you want to do is fall at this hurdle, so they'll be anxious not to give anything away.
Let's have a look at a player on each side, Alan, who could influence the game today.
Well, they could. Two crowd favourites, two favourites of the managers as well, and you can understand why, given the talent they've both got.
Now the game has started. Now we can check on the lineup. Well, three at the back. That's the first thing that catches the eye. What about the rest of the team?
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it that often, and when it works, it can catch the opposition off guard, really. It can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
Well, that's a good, clean tackle to stop the attack. Fine save he's made there, and he's not let the ball escape his grasp. Very good intercepting play there to get his positional situation right and win the ball without too much effort.
And that's the mark of a man playing with a lot of confidence out there today. To take it on first time, hit it hard, bottom left.
Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it? And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Goalkeeper is there for him, and he's played it to him. Moving the opposition around with these two players. Shots on here. What a brilliant goal. Let's take another look at the goal. Restarting at 2-0. Well, it will be a throw-in. And that's a quick reaction from the thrower. Game on again. Well, it will be dealt with easily by the defenders there. Shot on! That's a decent try, just past the frame of the goal. Got it away from the danger. Throw in now. Strong, fair challenge, pulls out for a throw, though. Well, that's a good challenge between the two of them there. Taking the chance with the shot there.
Yeah, thought he might have done better there. Had a bit of time and space. Good position.
To play on the shoulder of the last defender. He's just got to get it right. It's all about timing. It's a bad pass. He's given it straight to the opposition. Here comes the cross. That's proper clearance. Well away from the danger zone. Well, he's got support here. That'll be a goal kick. And here's the replay again. Now they've got the ball, let's see what they can do with it. Well, the signal's gone up for 2 minutes.
2 minutes of added time.
Well, that's gone behind, it'll be a corner. And it's a header. And that will clear the danger. And the throw with a bit of it. There's the half-time whistle. It is going to be a change here, and it looks like a strategic one. Change of ends, and the second half is underway. Throw to come up now after the ball's gone out. And it will go into the middle now. That's not a good cross at all, and easy to defend. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
I would be happy with that first 45 minutes.
The shot's on! Just couldn't keep it down. Not at all, it's way over the bar. Headed down to a teammate. Goes for goal! Brilliant shot, top corner, top class!
And no question about trying to place this. He's just put his foot through it, and what a strike.
Let's have another peek at that goal. Restart the game, 2-1. That's a good ball, isn't it? And here's the shot. Oh, that's a fantastic goal.
And what a strike that is from outside the box. The keeper beat her by sheer power.
You can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. Just a reminder, 3-1 it is now, the scoreline. I love to see that, the referee playing the advantage. Easy decision, free kick. Able to make a good interception. Goalkeeper hangs on. Well, that is going to be the goalkeeper's quite straightforwardly, quite simply, and he can pick the ball up. In midfield, they've got it back via an interception. Fine save he's made there, and he's not let the ball escape his grasp. That's a good challenge between the two of them there. Possession change once more. This will be a goal kick. We should thank these supporters, Alan, for the atmosphere they've created for us to work with today. And their reward for that is seeing their team win.
Yeah, and quite rightly, they're celebrating that here.
And now the shot! And in the end, it's nowhere near the target.
There
2
will
minutes
be
of added time.
an extra 2 minutes.
That's what it says on the board. Race to try and hit it now. It's the wrong side of the post, but only just. And they've done it. They've got through the semi-final somehow, and they are in the final.
It's wonderful feeling, I can vouch for that. Look at the players down there, they are ecstatic.
Even more nerves in this competition now, you feel, at the semi-final stage. Done so well to get here, but can be consigned really to oblivion if you lose a semi.
Yeah, it's a tantalising situation. The last thing you want to do is fall at this hurdle, so I'll be anxious not to give anything away.
One I know Alan's keeping an eye on here.
2 in his previous match. A clear danger man for the opposition.
Now we can check on the lineup. Well, 3 at the back. That's the first thing that catches the eye. What about the rest of the team?
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it that often, and when it works, it can catch the opposition off guard, really. It can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
The opposition back off, they could be in trouble. Shot on! Well, he's hit it hard and true, but the goalkeeper doesn't have to move. It's going to be his throw here. He's got that through clever reading of the game, intercepting and getting possession back for his team. One back very quickly. And that's deflected behind. It will be a corner. There goes the cross. Well, the ball deserved perhaps a better response from his teammates in the middle. The defender got there first, though. Here's the cross. Good take by the goalkeeper, but no pressure on him. Challenge. Well, he's used the hand there. It'll be a free kick. He's cut out the pass, intercepting if you like, and now can go on the attack maybe. Now he's looking for support. Cross coming in now. Got room to hit this, and he's tried his luck, but over the crossbar by a lot. Now they've won the ball back and trying to make something of it quickly. We can tell he knows the game. He had a sixth sense there to get to the right position and nick the ball. Right into the middle. They cope with it well defensively, and he's in there with a header. It is a goal by the keeper. I have to say, Alan, that reminded me of you in your prime.
Oh, he took high, Martin, but it was a brilliant header, fantastic finish. Oh, it's fantastic timing. He gets up early. And what an emphatic finish.
Different angle on it here. Well, this could be the trigger for this game, the catalyst for change. It's not been very good so far. I don't think we're wrong to admit that, but I have to say, now it's exciting. They've got the goal.
Well, it has, and it's going to force the opposition out. They've got to show the hand a bit more.
Referee says free kick. Got his head to it well, but no power.
Well, to get there first, to find some space, but couldn't apply the finishing touch.
Well, it will be a throw. It's gone out off that player there. He's cut out that pass. It wasn't an accident. He read the mind of the opponent. Successful tackle. And that's a foul, and they'll get a free kick for that. Crosses in. Now, what is the referee going to do here? Well, the ref's given a foul here, and it's a bad one, yellow.
Yeah, no surprise there at all.
Headed towards where a teammate can gather the ball. Can he do it? Well, this could be a chance to level it up from the corner.
Fourth whistle had indicated at least 3 minutes of added time.
Marvellous tackle. That awful feeling of being behind in a set. I can't imagine what those strikers on the bench must be thinking. They would believe they would be brought on in these circumstances, but he's going to bring on a defender.
Well, do you know what? If they don't come back, if they lose this match, there'll be a lot of questions asked of this manager's decision here.
He's moved in trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. Well, they're back defending and they've cut the pass out there, and maybe that will ease the pressure. Look at the skill there.
Well, that is the type of skill that can win football matches.
He's made the save. Will be a kick for the goalkeeper, goal kick. It's a useful ball in. They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper. That is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. Shots on here. Oh, he hasn't hit the target. Presented possession to the opposition now. Well, he's appealing. He was onside, but no way.
No, I think it's time just to get back in position. Forget about that one.
Good tackle. Here's an opportunity, maybe. Here's a chance. And that is the goal that puts them level.
And he's just decided to put his foot through it. And does he get lucky? I'd prefer to say that it's a really skillful finish into the bottom left.
Well, I want to see this again, this goal. So, away we go at 1-1. Goalkeeper comes out with a punch. Moving forward with some danger to the opposition now they're here. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. He's won possession. This might be it! On the front foot now, they've got the corner, hoping for the goal that will put them in the lead. Comes out with a punch to clear the danger. The teammates who are clearly on the same wavelength. Gonna cross it. Tries to punch it away. So we'll restart with a throw-in. Put it in well. That's good defending. Really had to deal with that. Could have really hurt the team now. 2 more minutes to be played then, added time. Closing moments of a thrilling game. One more shot on, hit the post. And it's a headed effort at goal. Oh, well done the goalkeeper, and he's hung on to the ball. Little headed pass then, and a shrewd one. Well, there it is, 90 minutes up. for the first period of extra time. Well, they're in a good position here. Here's the cross. Excellent passing, great interplay. And shoots! Very good stop here. Nice bit of interplay between these two. And the defender has dispossessed it. Just 1 minute of added time to come.
1 minute of added time.
First period of extra time is over, 15 minutes still to go, and the possibility of penalties. And this is the beginning now of the second period of extra time. Now, shots on here, and a goal, and they've taken the lead through it.
And that is a strike in a million. Bottom left from an awful long way out. Superb.
Good look here, again, by the replay of the goal. We restart the game 2-1. A little dink pass forward there. It's a decent cross. Well, it didn't quite cause the problems that it looked as though it would, that cross. Now the defending team can play their way out of trouble. Here comes the cross. Well, it will be dealt with easily by the defenders there. It wasn't a great cross in truth. Now they can build from the back, the opposition. And in goes the cross. Uses the punch here, the goalkeeper. Good technique. We could be in. going to be no final for them. Done so well to get to the semis, but it doesn't feel like that at the moment.
No, it doesn't. So close, but yet so far. They are distraught.
Well, this is what the build-up is all about. The cup final itself, so much anticipation, so much for the supporters to enjoy for their day out. But the players will only remember it if they win.
That's true. It's been a fascinating tournament, a lot of good play, and I just hope this final lives up to that track record.
There are players here who stand out a bit. These two in particular, I think, today, Alan.
They're in fine form, these two, and they go into this match really expecting more than hoping to score more after getting a couple last time out.
This is the starting lineup today. Well, often when we look at these three at the back formations, it's designed to get two strikers in with five in midfield, but it's even more enterprising, this.
It is. You've got your two wing-backs who will be bombing up and down, trying to provide the width, and those two lads wide up top will play fairly narrow, I think.
This is the lineup. Well, three at the back. That's the first thing that catches the eye. What about the rest of the team?
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-3. You certainly don't see it that often, and when it works, it can catch the opposition off guard, really. It can be a really awkward shape to contend with.
Referee's blown the whistle, and the game has started. Tell he knows the game. He had a sixth sense there to get to the right position and nick the ball. They've tried to keep it, but they haven't been able to do that. It's going to be a throw here. A return ball. On the pitch, not quite wide enough for him there. That's easy to see. That's one of the easiest handball decisions he'll get in this game.
Yeah, I think so, and even the player accepts it.
Punched away by the goalkeeper. The cross coming in. Put it in well. How frustrating is this for the other team, trying to get the touch of the ball? Here's the cross. It was very impressive the way they continued to keep the build-up going, to sustain the pressure. But it looks as though that has just petered out a bit now. They'll have to try and raise their game again. They've got to defend at the moment. This is great teamwork, the way they're knocking the ball around. Going to cross it. Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. Here's an opportunity, maybe. Oh, in goes the cross. And he heads it for goal. Great goal!
Scored one similar to this myself, Martin. Good header to the keeper's right.
Let's see the replay now. So the first goal, it's 1-0. So it's 1-0 here as the half-time whistle goes. This has been a high-class first half, and both sides are still in with a chance of getting the right result at the end of the game.
Yeah, the training team with a bit of work to do, but from what they showed in that first half, I think they can bridge the gap.
Oh, in goes the cross. And he heads it for goal. Great goal! Everyone settling back in their seats. Second half is underway. Now the referee says free kick. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Yeah, and what a good time to score that was. Put his side in the lead.
That's a nice challenge, and the refs do. He's almost lent him the ball on that occasion. He wants it returned, and it's returned to him. Doing well to keep the ball. Patience is the name of the game now. Here's the cross. Well, he's cleared the danger. Well, it's out for a corner. Well, that was the goal that gave the team the lead. Let's have another look at it.
Yeah, and I think he saw that gap to the left, you know, and to find it from that distance with a header, it was excellent.
And he's headed it goalwards. But he's had a go.
Well, if you don't buy a ticket, as they say, and fair play to him for having a crack.
Well, it was easy on the eye, but in the end pretty easy to defend against. The goalkeeper's got to collect the ball for a goal kick. It's a very good effort earlier, wasn't that, Alan? Here it is.
I think he mistimed the header slightly and ducked too soon, and it's come off the top of his head.
cross. The player's done well here until it was the direction of the pass, really. Right idea, but couldn't find his man. It's out over the touchline. To stretch the opposition using the wider areas here. Keeping an eye on the time here, we still could have a decisive moment in the short time that remains. Well, this is how the game, many people believe, should be played. It's always been a passing game, but they pass with purpose too.
They have, and I love the way they're using the full width of the pitch here.
And he's used his head there to keep his side in possession. And looking at my watch, 4 minutes left. Two minutes left, that's added time.
2 minutes.
He passes back to the keeper. Oh, in goes the cross. And he heads it for goal. Great goal!